Rents are falling fast in Kitchener, and most people haven't realized it yet. And let me show you something crazy. There is a building right in downtown Kitchener. It's a 60 Frederick Street. It's a DTK condo. A one bedroom with parking in this building back in 2022 was rented for $1,950 a month. In 2024, it dropped to 1850, and now it's renting around $1,700 a month. That's a $250 drop for the same unit in just a couple of years. And this isn't just a one building where it's happening. It's happening all across Kitchener, Waterloo, and honestly, a lot of Ontario, BC, and Alberta. And I will show you the report in this video. But the big question is, why are rents dropping? Is this the best time to rent? And if you're a landlord, should you just worried about it or not? So let's break it down. So this is the recent data from rentals.ca. It's basically a rent report that they publish every month, and I will definitely advise all of my investor clients to go and check this out because it does provide you an excellent data out there. So if you see over here, the average rent as of right now is $2,008, and it dropped by 5.3%. Now in Vancouver, it dropped by 3.8%, Toronto 4.8% negative, Halifax 0.8% negative. Even in Calgary, it's a drop of 4.2%. So this does provide you a really good idea if you are someone who is already investing in real estate or want to become an investor in real estate stand. There are two cities in which the rent has increased. The very first one is the Winnipeg by 2.9% and Regina by 4.4%. Now, this is something that is happening based on citywide city, but let's see what is happening in terms of the whole province. So, if we see Ontario, that is down by 5.4% in rent, British Columbia down by 5.41%, Alberta it's 4.4%, and Quebec 2.1% average decrease in the overall rent in all types of unit. Now, there are three provinces in which we can see increase in the rent. That is Nova Scotia by 3.3%, Saskatchewan by 2.7%, and Manitoba by 2.1%. By the way, if you are an investor, you should definitely check out this report. It's from rental.ca. It's a rent report they publish every month. And this is something I recommend all of my investor clients out there. Now let's check out what is happening city by city based on one bedroom and two bedroom, because that is where many investor falls in that category. If you're someone who does have a bigger property like a detached home with three bedrooms, definitely check those data as well. In this report, they mention everything based by configuration of the bedrooms you have. So if you see, we'll check about Waterloo, Kitchener, and Cambridge. So if you see Waterloo right now for one bedroom, it's an increase by 0.5%, which is great. And for if you see two bedrooms year over year, that's a decrease by 6.1%. So that is really bad. And the average rent as of right now is $2,230. Also, let's check out the other two cities, that is Cambridge and Kitchener. Again, if you have a two bedroom in Cambridge, it's 4.4% negative and 3.8% negative in Kitchener for two bedrooms. Single home, like one bedroom, nothing great down there, 5.1% and 3.1% negative year over year. So if you're someone who has invested in Kitchener, Waterloo, and Cambridge, expect this kind of rents coming down. Right now, you might be having a good rent from your tenant, but if there is something else that is listed on the same street, does have a lower rent, and this is something that I am seeing with my investor clients that is happening. So their tenant is reaching out to them. What are the next steps in order to get the reduced rent? What they are seeing everywhere else in the same community. So be prepared for this kind of conversations. If you're someone who already have a property, investment property, work with your realtor. What could be the next steps in that? If you're someone who does not have a representation, I will happy to help you out with that. Now, other thing not many people talk about are the purpose-built rentals, because those are the data definitely you will see in this one, but those are your direct competitor as an investor out there. So check out what is happening in your particular city in terms of purpose-built rentals. Most of the time they are offering 2 month rent, free Wi-Fi, all this kind of stuff. So tenant does have a greater motive to move in those kind of communities as well. If you're an investor who is listing your unit currently in the market or planning to list the unit, make sure it's okay to let go 100 to $150 in rent rather than making it vacant, because vacancy will cost you more. Let's say if you cannot rent your place for 2 months, then definitely the cost for that would be much higher rather than just listing it at $100 and $150 less on the market. I hope you enjoy this kind of content. If you're someone who's looking to invest in Kitchener Waterloo, let me know. Happy to help you out. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.